What's going on, everybody? Your Dark Avenger Chris here, and welcome back to another Dark Avenger haul. I know it's been a while since we've seen these, but it's the end of summer. We're starting the fall. Today's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, even though there's only like an hour left to this, and you're probably going to be seeing this on Tuesday morning. I've had this camera, it's a hilarious story. I've had this camera set up since early this afternoon. I was planning to do the haul video early in the afternoon, give you guys a nice video in the evening. It's way past the evening, and I'm just now finally able, it's nice and quiet, and I'm able to do this haul video. So it's been a crazy day. Hopefully all of you had a wonderful Labor Day, but this is going up Tuesday, which makes this minor announcement an obvious, especially if you're subscribed to my channel. The Dark Avenger comic book review for the books in this haul video has been postponed to Wednesday because today was Labor Day. We were pretty busy, so unfortunately I still have a couple of books to read. Hopefully I'll have them all read by tonight, because tonight, Tuesday night, is Frontline Live, and that's why we're not doing it tonight. Wednesday night, Michael and I will be on my channel discussing all the books in this haul video that you will see that came out this week. I got a bunch of extra things as well. It's really cool. Wait till you see some of the things. I know a few people are going to be very happy with that. But hopefully now that we're in the fall, this series will be more regular. But again, if I have tiny hauls like... Normally, if I only have about this many books, I'm probably going to skip the haul video. I'm hoping not. I don't think I will, especially as we get into Marvel Legacy and we are getting certain books. We'll be getting certain books for Legacy, and there'll be other things mixed in between. We'll see. Actually, I've been thinking about doing, and I might actually do it this week, a Let's Discuss Marvel Legacy, because a lot's been going on. Now, we know when DC did Rebirth, they did a lot right where they went wrong with the New 52. With Legacy, as much as I've been defending it, and I'm still staying impartial until Legacy happens, a lot of things are going on, and everybody knows what I'm talking about, lenticular covers, and it's causing a bit of a early controversy with Legacy, and I'd like to do a Let's Discuss. Sorry, Tevye, I could hear you screaming, do an angry Italian. No, an angry Italian is when I'm literally angry at something, period. I'd love to do one about YouTube lately, and y'all know why. Everybody knows why. But this is Comic Frontline, not News Frontline. So I might do a Let's Discuss video on Marvel Legacy sometime towards the end of the week. One last thing, and I promise we'll get into the haul because there's stuff, like I said. One last thing real quick. I know I've been telling you guys I have the Lawbreaker review. I have it. The audio's recorded. I finally got the videos. Twitch went down late last week. It's been a busy Labor Day weekend. Labor Day was busy as well. I have everything. I just have to render it together, and my renderer is a bit slow. So as soon as I get the free time, I'm going to render it together, and I'll have you guys, I'll have the review ready for all of you. I might skip Hellblade for now. I haven't even started it yet. Destiny 2 is dropping Wednesday. Everybody's going to be jumping on Destiny 2. I might save Hellblade for either the in-between, or if Destiny is truly as short as everybody's talking about or worried about, we'll get to Hellblade sooner than you guys think. And there are a lot of people who recommend Hellblade. I'm very excited to play it, and I'm excited to talk about it after I'm done playing it. But that's my little news thing. And as always, guys, feel free to comment. Obviously, the last haul video was a bit far back, so I'm not going to I didn't have the video up. I had it earlier, but of course, things happen. But thank you, everybody who did comment. Feel free to comment on this video, and if you do, I'll add that to next week's haul where I'll answer your guys' questions, your comments about any of the books that I got here. If you want to mention recommendations, whatever you'd like to do, you want to talk about my haul, you're welcome to, or any of the extras I have, you are more than welcome to comment. And if there are comments, next week I will talk about them, or I'll leave it for the end again where I'll leave it up to you guys to comment if you want. So this week's books, not too many. Again, it was the 5th week of August. It was August 30th, I believe, was the Wednesday. So it's the 5th week of the month. So annuals, a couple of extra indie books, and then Marvel, of course, they just keep going no matter what. So we got Saga issue 46. Interesting cover there. I don't have the table in front of me, so I'm just going to be showing you guys the books and then taking them off screen. We got Red Hood and the Outlaws annual number 1. Has Nightwing. Very interesting. I also have the computer directly in front of me, so you guys are getting a glare. Again, I apologize. Got Jean Grey issue number 6. Try to get like, yeah, there we go. Oh, that's gorgeous. We'll do it this way. Jean Grey issue number 6. Now, I got to tell you guys something about DCBS. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dimension X issue number 3. Now, this is why I like DCBS over what I was getting from Midtown. What happened a couple of weeks ago, I never got my issue number 3 of TMNT Dimension X. Also, I was questioning about a few other things I got that I ordered a couple of months back. That I knew one of them was postponed till towards the end of this year, but I didn't know about 2 other books I ordered. So I wrote in, I mentioned about Dimension X issue number 3. I said I never got it. I asked about the other books. They replied. It took them a day or 2 to reply, but I'm guessing they get a lot of emails. But, oh, and I also made a mistake on a cover I pre-ordered, and I asked if I could switch it. The woman was so nice. Her name was Carrie, I believe. She took care of getting me Dimension X issue number 3. She fixed my comic in my order for me, and she told me when the release date was for both things that I had questions about. Wonderful service. DCBS is an amazing, amazing website. I recommend it, especially if you know for a fact you're going to be collecting for 3 months. Buy from DCBS. Wonderful people. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dimension X issue number 5, the grand finale, which now this leads into the next issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we had the beginning of the month with issue 74. All this went on. Now we go into 75, but we started with 75 and go... I want to be right about the numbers here. I believe it says we're going into issue 74. I'm sorry. It started with issue 73. We had the 5 issues of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dimension X, and now we're going into 74. Quick mention from previews, I noticed there's going to be a 5 comics for 5 weeks in December. TMNT Ghostbusters crossover, Volume 2. I'm excited. Darkseid Oversized Special. I had to get this because I love Darkseid. Darkseid was the one book I knew I had to get from all the Jack Kirby New Gods one-shots physically. Especially because he's a huge villain when it comes to Superman. We got Justice League of America, issue number 13. We got Supergirl Annual number 1. X-Men Blue, issue number 10. We've got Generations continuing on. Now we know what Generation is, but I'll tell you why we know that in a moment. But we got the Hawkeyes one-shot. I believe it's Hawkeye? Yeah, it's just Hawkeye. Try saying that 20 times fast. And the reason we know why Generations is happening now is because we got Secret Empire, issue number 10. The final issue of the event. But it's not over yet. There's still the Omega issue. But, again, that's the aftermath. We finally get everything fixed up. Or the event ends with issue 10. And that's that. That's for the books this week. Now, I did get first of all, of course, it's the end of the month. So, another book for previews. This is previews for issue 348 for December, I believe. December or January. It has to be December because I think I just did November. I love this sign. I'm going to be saving this picture before I get rid of my previews magazine. I did get a message that Image Plus was late, so I'll have my Image Plus magazine next week. However, of course, you get the Marvel Legacy previews. Apparently, there's not going to be only 1 month of lenticular covers. It's going to be 2. It's going into November as well. Yeah, September for November. It's going into November as well. So, for October and November, people are going to be going crazy for, I believe there's 53 covers all there because there's 53 legacy books. There's 53 lenticular covers. Good luck, everybody. Again, part of the Let's Discuss video for sure. Now, one thing I want to throw out there is my Cindy has a coworker that's going through a lot of his comics that he's looking to get rid of, and she told him I like comics, so he ended up giving me 2 books. It's the Manga X-Men issue number 5 and issue number 6. Interesting. I'll probably read them in my spare time. I asked a few people about it. They said they were good, so I'll give them a look over for sure. Can't get enough X-Men. But I did notice a few old books because I ordered from Midtown. These are actually from 2 weeks ago. I noticed Midtown always has their back order that they update the backlist. So whenever I order from Midtown, I check the backlist to see if there's anything worth my time. And I saw a couple of things. Savage Dragon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one-shot was one of them. So I grabbed that. Mr. Mitzelflick. I don't know why, or Mitzelpitalik, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know why I do not have this book in my collection. And if I do, well, I have another one now. But I don't remember it, and I read through it already, and I don't remember it. I also got 3 old comics. This is, I think we're going into silver or gold. I don't, who knows nowadays. But we got The New Adventures of Superboy, issue number 3. I also got issue number 4, which concludes the story arc. 3 and 4 are the same story arc. And then I thought this cover looked interesting. There were a ton more. I just grabbed a couple of covers that interested me, and then you got issue 5. I'm not looking to be a completionist. There are certain Superboy books that are way beyond my pay grade to get. So, also we got 2 trade paperbacks within the past month. This week, however, Deadpool versus the... I'm sorry, we froze out for a moment. We did get, like I was saying, just in case it cut me off, we got 2 trade paperbacks within the past month. Mike got Deadpool versus the Punisher. He reviewed this digitally, but now he has his trade paperback of the whole series, which is cool. So he's got his trade here. And then I got Weapon X Volume 1, The Weapons of Mutant Destruction Part 1. Part 2 is coming out in October. So I'm looking forward to finishing off Weapon X, Weapons of Mutant Destruction, to get away from that. And then you're going to notice there's a different helmet behind me. Recently, this past month, I found this on Amazon super cheap, so I ended up getting my hands on the Red Ranger helmet. And there's a reason why I actually got it now, as opposed to waiting a while. And you guys will find that out next year sometime. So, I really like it. It looks gorgeous. There's no paint defects. It's nice. I got it literally half price. So if you guys know how much these things go for, which is about $100, I got it half price. Which is awesome. See, this is why you sit on things on Amazon for a while. Because one day they'll have a flash sale or they'll have a 50% off, 60% off. And that's when you attack. And there was only 2 of these left. So I'm glad that I was one of the 2 that got their helmets. Also, these came out both last Tuesday. We got Resident Evil Revelations number 1. It's a remake or remastering for the PlayStation 4. Never had it for the PlayStation. I think we got it for the... No, we got it for the Wii. So now we have... Not the Wii, the 3DS. So we now have it for the PS4. So we now are up to date with all of our newer Resident Evils. And then, of course, as you guys know, Mike has the Switch. So Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And we also got the pixelated... here, does it say it here that we got? No. We got, I guess it's a pre-order, the pixelated weapons DLC that came with the game. But it's nice. I mean, it's a tiny little itty-bitty game. Tiny game. Little cartridge. It's cute. Also, it came out this month, and it was part of a contest we had 2 weeks ago on Comic Frontline, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We had Volume 1. You guys know. I'm staying up to date with the Marvel movies. We got Guardians. I think I pre-ordered Spider-Man already, so we're up to date with Spider-Man. All the older movies, however, we have to play catch-up with now. I believe we are missing a fair amount. We are definitely missing Avengers 2, the last 2 Thor movies, which one of them is still out. We are missing the last Iron Man. We're missing 2 Captain Americas, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man. And then I think we're done. And then if the Netflix series ever come out on DVD, I have Daredevil Season 1. That's all I got. I feel like I'm forgetting a series, a Marvel one. No, I think I'm right. I think that's it. We're up to date with X-Men at least, so yay. So Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, on the Chris and Brand show a while back, we were talking about watching movies and watching this, watching that. And somebody asked me how much, if we were to give money for the Patreon, how much would it be for you to watch Game of Thrones? And I had said at the time I'm not interested. And they're like, you got to watch it. It's really good. It's awesome. This, that, and the other thing. And it went on for a month. It was a running joke for the whole month of August and the end of July. Went shopping this weekend. And lo and behold, it literally, I mean, these go for double the price online right now. These were $15 each. So Looking at them, I technically couldn't say no because I'm not going to get a better deal, at least on these first two. I ended up getting Game of Thrones Season 1. It's in the new packaging. It's the thin packaging. It's not like the big packaging like back when they were making season DVDs. It has all the episodes on it, all 10 episodes, plus bonus, complete first season bonus features, etc., etc. I believe there's, how many discs altogether? There are 5 discs altogether for this one. They're all the same. They're all black discs. So, really not much to show. So, Game of Thrones Season 1. And then they also had right behind Season 1, Season 2 for the exact same price of $15. Mike got one. I got the other. We decided why not. I mean, it's Game of Thrones. Let's give it a shot. And weird enough, the discs are exactly the same. And I believe there's exactly as many as in the other one. Yeah, 5 discs, 10 episodes, correct? Yeah, I believe every season has only 10 episodes. So, there you go. Season 1 and 2 of Game of Thrones. Now, nobody drive me nuts to watch them at any given time because we're going to have a lot of comic stuff going on. But I have the first 2 seasons. So, at some point, I will attack them. I believe Season 8 is delayed for a year anyway. So, we're not getting it in 2018. We're getting it in 2019. So between Season 1 and 2, and all the other seasons, if I enjoy 1 and 2, obviously I'll go out and get 3 and 4. And if I continue to enjoy 3 and 4, I'm going to get 5 and 6. And Season 7 just happened this year, so probably if I get 5 and 6, by that point I'll know I like Game of Thrones, so I'll just get 5, 6, and 7, finish the collection off up until the last season, which is coming out in 2019, and that is Season 8. Probably won't watch it on TV because I hate being on a schedule, but I'll have the DVD set when it comes out. Maybe we'll do a live viewing of the first episode, and then I'll watch the rest of the season, and then we'll do the finale, and then same thing for Season 2. We'll do a live viewing. Only 1 episode. I'm not going to go through 10 episodes for each season. There's no way. Because like Brant and I said, it was a lot. And it's a lot to get the time to do. 2 episodes, is, I believe they're an hour an episode, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't even say. How lovely. But yes. So, I got Game of Thrones. Yay. I know SM Down, if you're watching this video, you're really happy right now. And I'm glad. I mean, I'm here to make people happy. I'm here to entertain people. Here to have fun also. By the way, speaking of fun, go check out Mike's taste test video, or tasting video of Super Mario Bros. 3. Get that video to 2,000 views and there will be another episode. Get that video to 3,000 views before the second video and he will have 2 things he's licking. If you want to know what those things are, go check out the video. Give it a view. If you like it, give it a like. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. I mean, hey, he's tasting Super Mario 3. So, go over there. Feel free to leave a comment. And like I said, we get it to 2,000. Michael will do another one. If not, it's a nice one-shot hilarity that will go down in comic Frontline history. And as far as the Let's Discuss for Marvel, let's chalk it up for the end of the week. Let's not make any promises. But I would like to do it. And I'm very heavily planning to hopefully do something in those lines. Maybe we'll do it as a it's a podcast kind of deal. That'll be the topic of the whole podcast. And maybe we'll talk about a few other things while we're there. But that's the plan. I'm planning a Dark Avenger podcast soon. And like I said, as soon as I can get everything rendered together for Lawbreakers, you guys will get Lawbreakers. Destiny obviously will be a lot quicker because we're going to get through Destiny on Frontline Gaming Zone, by the way. I will not be streaming Destiny's gameplay on Twitch. It will be streamed exclusively on Frontline Gaming Zone. So if you're not subscribed, go over to Frontline Gaming Zone, click the sub button now. Because when it drops on Wednesday night, we're going to start going. And hopefully it'll be a nice long game. Once we finish the actual story, though, when it comes to multiplayer stuff or just going back into Patrol and whatnot, that's where it'll be on my Twitch. But the main story will be on Frontline Gaming Zone. So be subscribed so you'll know when we go live. With that, that's it for this video, guys. This is Comic Frontline. We are your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and as you can see by the crazy amount of stuff on my bed, a whole bunch more. We do tons of things on here. We have 3 live shows every single week, unless something happens. Tonight, Tuesday night, Frontline Live, 9:45 p.m.-ish Eastern Time. Wednesday or Thursday or a different day or multiple days, Media Madness, 9:30, I believe, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I could be wrong about the time, but we have a chart. You can go over to our website, and on our website we have a link that shows the listing of all of our shows. There's Q&J once a month. That's not part of the regular 3. But then on Friday, Dark Avenger Live, 9:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on the show. The comments are what drives the show. Michael and I start the show with a topic. We talk for a little bit, but then the comments are what continues to build that hour-long show. And then after that, usually we'll go into a game, or we stay on and chat longer. I believe last week we stayed on a little bit longer, but usually we try to keep it in an hour span. But if things build and it's a fun cast, or if we decide to do Quiplash or something, it can go longer. And don't think we're not thinking about doing a Quiplash again. We are very much thinking about doing that. And stay tuned, there might be more contests in the future. Who knows? More movies, more contests. I don't use the digital code for any of my movies, so there you go. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're brand new, click the sub button down below. This way we're in your sub box and you don't miss out on a single video. If you'd like to be notified about any of the shows we're doing, click the notification bell. You'll know when we go live, and you'll know when we post videos. And we have videos coming out each and every day, except the summertime. Nobody's on the internet really during summertime. Now it's wintertime. School's starting again. Boo. But get good grades, children. It's important. But the winter's coming. Holiday trilogy. Lots of things coming. Everybody's back online. All the way until June. Let's have some fun. Weekly, daily videos will probably be popping back up. We're going to have reviews. We're going to have Let's Discuss This. We're going to have a lot of stuff. Marvel Legacy. Whether you like it or hate it, we will be covering it. Because we are interested and hoping for the best for Marvel. Just like DC had Rebirth, maybe Marvel Legacy will help build Marvel back up. Except not in the Spider-Man department, where I would have personally liked. But hey, he's going back to a Legacy-esque job, right? I mean, there's that. So thank you guys so much. Take care. Keep reading, keep collecting. And I will see you guys tonight on Frontline Live. And then really soon in the next video.